All right, have and have not fans. Now, this is more of a simplistic video. I mean, I'm just going to just ask a simple question. Maybe the title will kind of reflect the, hey, this isn't a complex video. It's just a brief discussion. Do you like Charles? And what I mean by that is, I don't know if I am talking more about do you like Charles personally. I'm pretty sure that, and I looked at the stats of this channel, over almost 80% of the audience on this channel is female. So I'm pretty sure there's a major majority of the viewers who will just say, I love Charles, he's good looking and stuff like that. But I'm really referring more to what kind of character he represents to the haves and the have-nots. And if anything else, and I think I made this clear way back, around the time Quincy Jr. was killed off, he seems to be more of a plot device than anything else. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you really think about it, and I've made this argument even way back when Charles was introduced earlier this year, his character just appeared out of nowhere. A character, young, good looking, successful in the political field and running for president. And out of nowhere, he decides to select this, lady of the night, if you will, to be his first lady. And it really made no sense. I mean, not just to me, but a lot of fans. And I think, and again, I don't dislike Charles. I just don't know why he was introduced into the show. That was really my feeling for most of 2018. But, if you looked at some of my more recent videos kind of talking about Charles as running mate and, things of that nature, I've become more intrigued by what him and Candace will be able to accomplish together, how other characters will react to Candace being with the future president and things like that. But I just don't know because it just seems too easy. Now, I know the obvious. Well, Charles is probably not who he says he is and things like that. But for one, he was in Atlanta for filming for season 7. So we know at the very least he's going to be around for the next 2 seasons, season 6, season 7. Jeffrey Owens is a senator who knows Charles. So again, Charles is probably not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't know how far Tyler Perry is going to take his character. Will he and Candace officially get married? Will they both go into the White House? He does have a daughter and a son already. So will Candace, use that as an opportunity to become a mother that she wasn't to Quincy Jr.? And I even made the point back then when Quincy Jr. was killed off, or I think it was, I remember the night the episode came on, I did a quick video about will Quincy Jr. be the one that gets shot, and I talked about how, and remember, this was at a time where I was never looking at the episode synopsis. I wasn't even doing spoilers. This was me back during the pure theory phase. So I thought about what character being killed off would have the biggest impact on the plot of the show. And it was Quincy Jr. because when you really think about it, Quincy Jr. didn't do much for the story. And again, this is nothing against the actor or the character. I'm talking about it from the standpoint of the overall plot. His character introduction was really more of, okay, we now can branch, I guess you could say, check off another portion of the Young family tree. A character whose death would rattle the foundation of the Young family even more than it already has been, because to be honest, Quincy Jr. was better off in foster care, not with Quita, but in foster care. So him being around caused more problems than anything else in regards to Hannah getting custody and things of that nature, because Candace would just hate her mother even more. But not to go into the full discussion, I did videos about that, over a year ago. Charles, to me, is a character who just seems way too, I guess you could say in video games terms, OP or overpowered. I mean, the fact that he has seemingly endless amounts of information, resources, and whatnot. He can easily find information out based off Landon and his team. It just seems like he's a major player thrown into the show for no apparent reason. It just gives Candace this giant trump card to use at her will. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where she can't abuse Charles and his power due to the fact that even though those two seem to be on somewhat of good terms now, with Candace beginning to trust Charles and stuff, remember, Charles said to her that one time, yeah, I can trust you, so long as I'm the one in the power chair, meaning that as long as he's the one that's as long as he's the one behind the steering wheel, Candace is, still the apple of his eyes. Like, you know what, I can trust you, I can open up to you and stuff like that. It just seems, I don't know. Like, I'm interested now at the back half of the year, or basically at the tail end. I am interested in seeing where the story is going to go. But I don't know if I like Candace, of all people, having such a powerful resource at her fingertips. It just seems like, and I've said this time and time again, there might come to a point where she'll get tired of that lifestyle and rather go back to the hustle. And Hannah's even said that way back in season 3, that at the end of the day, a hustler is still a hustler, and she might end up blowing her opportunity based off of chasing an old, blackmailing scheme or something like that. I don't know. But again, nothing against Charles, the character. I'm just talking about what he represents to the show. I mean, she's seemingly untouchable now, because Landon and his team can clean up any mess that Candace makes, but that doesn't mean everything from her past is just going to disappear. There might be something, a wild card or a draw 4 out of nowhere that will surprise her ass and take her down, but we'll just have to wait and see. So again, this video is somewhat longer than I thought it would be, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about Charles and what he represents to the show? Do you think Candace is going to blow this opportunity? Because I don't think Tyler Perry should. It's kind of like with Veronica, how he's written her into a corner where she's almost unbeatable. There's no way to stop her. Now you've given Candace this resource that's seemingly infinite. That's really my point here. I'm interested to see how Tyler Perry is going to write his way out of this one. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.